it's like we up under it, or
That's perfect.
it's big.
That's perfect.
It's already big.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Welcome back, football fam. We're here to give you another tier ranking. This time we getting ready for the NFL scouting combine, and we're gonna start with the quarterbacks. The NFL combine kicks off in 13 days. It's right around the corner, so we getting close. We're gonna rank the quarterback prospects. We got 25 prospects for you, and we got 5 tiers to put them in. Let's see how this thing breaks down. Let's start it off with the first quarterback is gonna be Mr. Ethan Kalamanis from Rutgers. Uh, Tyler, I'll let you go first.
Yeah. Calamanis, I watched him play a little bit. Nothing impresses me. He's not very accurate. Uh, he really kind of held that Rutgers team back, in my opinion. I think he's going to be UFL slash out the league.
I will say that I might get a little pushback on it later on. I think he could possibly be a practice squad player, if not even a steady backup. I will say Rutgers is a team that normally runs the ball. Well, he was out there airing it out for him this year. Excuse me. He has an intriguing skill set. I like it. I don't know his measurables. I had to look that up. He has a pretty solid arm, in my opinion. I think the problem was the lack of talent around him. But we'll leave him right there for right now. I'll see if I change your mind later. Next up, we got Mr. Brendan Morton from Texas Tech.
Yeah, you already know. We already know how I feel about this guy, man. I think he is UFL out the league. Nothing exciting. He's not talented. He didn't start the first 5 years for a reason. I guess they wanted to reward him for his loyalty. I don't think he makes the NFL roster at all.
There you have it. I'm not going to say much about that. Brendan Morton had a pretty solid year this last year with the Red Raiders. I commend his loyalty for staying there. They took college football playoffs, put up a dud. Wasn't all his fault. He's got to have a good combine. And I don't even know if he was invited. So he got an injury history to talk about. We'll see where he ends up. Hoping for the best for the young man, but right now I think he's in the right spot. Next up, we got Blake Sharpen.
Yeah, this is definitely a practice squad guy. This dude has an arm. He can air it out. He can run the ball. He was not the reason Mississippi State was losing these games. This guy is definitely a practice squad guy.
So if you're gonna put Blake Sharpen on practice squad, I need to move Mr. AK up to practice squad as well because I think he's better than Blake Sharpen.
I think Blake Sharpen is better than AK.
Oh.
I mean, they both didn't really have any talent.
I think Mississippi State had better talent than Rutgers. I think we lined both of those teams up from last year. I think Mississippi State beats Rutgers.
Well, yeah.
Not by much. But
if you want to move him up, that's fine with me. But he got to go behind Blake Sharpen.
You got to go behind Blake Sharpen. That'll work. We meeting in the middle.
There we go. That's compromise.
There you go. Neither one of us is happy because I want him to steady back up. But that's all right. Next up, we got Mr. Cade Klubnik from Clemson. I'll let you go.
Yeah, Cade Klubnik. He was supposed to be this guy coming out of college, and he did not show up at all for Dabo Swinney. And he did have talent around him, so you can't blame the talent. I want to put him in the backup practice squad guy because I think a team will take a chance on him, and he will be a practice squad guy. Maybe a steady backup, but right now he's going to be a practice squad guy.
Man, we are way different on these quarterbacks. I think he's a steady backup.
I'm thinking because I know this guy, he can be a backup, but I think he's going to start out on the practice squad. That's how I see it.
Okay, we can put him there ahead of Blake Sharpen.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay. Next up, we got Carson Beck from the University of Miami.
Carson Beck is a potential starter. I don't think he comes in right away being a franchise guy, but I think in a couple years or a year or two, sitting behind the right person in the right system, he will be an NFL starter in this league.
That's the key right there. Right system, right spot. The potential landing spots. Rams in the second round. Well, probably not in the second round, but like in the Rams. Uh, Another team I could see possibly being, and it's just throwing it out there. Probably the Falcons late in the draft. I think though he can a team where he doesn't have to start right away, basically. But I agree with you. The guy's a potential starter. Uh-oh.
Oh,
I think he has a bright future ahead of him. It was clear watching him this year that he was not fully healthy. He was on a pitch count. You gotta see what's up with that shoulder. If that shoulder's better, he could throw the ball down the field with a little bit more velocity. You probably don't see those game-ending interceptions. So let's hope that he's better. Next up, we got, excuse me, y'all, Cole Payton,
yeah.
North Dakota State.
I think Cole Payton's a backup. We know what these North Dakota State quarterbacks can do. Carson Wentz, Cam Miller. I think he's going to be a backup in this league.
I agree with you there. I was impressed with him at the Senior Bowl. Dare I say he might have been the most consistent, probably the best quarterback out there. Uh, I don't know his measurables. I think it's like 6'3", maybe. That's going to be a concern. I want to see what he runs. I want to see what he does against better competition. So I'm going to say stay the backup right now. But this could be a guy that can be a spot starter at some point. So we'll see. Next quarterback is Diego Pavia, Vanderbilt.
Diego Pavia is a practice squad guy, especially after when the measurables came out when he was listed as 5'9". That is insane. I do think he's a practice squad guy, potentially a running back, but that's a different conversation.
Shout out Diego Pavia. He had a really good collegiate career. Probably one of the most memorable runs of any of these guys on here. But I gotta say that's different from the NFL. I don't know if he can work in the NFL. He doesn't have the same. He has the same stature of a guys like a Keller Miller, Kyler Murray, excuse me, but doesn't have the same skill set. Not as fast, not as athletic.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't throw the ball as hard. So that's something they got. Like, where does he fit in? Does he play quarterback? Can he possibly play another position? He's a good football player, but is he an NFL quarterback? That's what they have to figure out. So I'm gonna say practice squad player as well. Where at the practice squad you want him?
We put him on top of the list since he was a Heisman finalist.
Ahead of K. Klubnik?
I mean, just simply because he was a Heisman finalist. That's the only reason.
I thought people picking this man over Haynes King was crazy. Okay.
But you picking K. Klubnik or Diego Pavia?
I'm picking K. Klubnik.
Just based off measurables?
Based on what I think they do in the NFL.
I'm just thinking like right now because off a collegiate career right now. That's why I put him in front of.
I'm basing off NFL draft prospects.
If that's the case, he need to be behind AK. Right?
That's NFL draft prospects.
There you go.
Right.
He lucky he lucky
K. Klubnik has a lot of skills, man.
Yo, he lucky I ain't say UFL because I wanted to.
All right. Next quarterback is Drew Aller.
Yeah, Drew Aller. He will be a practice squad guy because I don't think he's talented, but he's a winner. I'll give him that. He did get hurt this year, so he kind of gets a pass from me because we didn't really get to see what he could do. But I think he's a practice squad guy. I'm putting him in front of Diego Pavia.
Drew Aller never really been a guy that impressed me. He didn't see what all the hype was about. Missed a lot of easy passes, in my opinion. Good over the middle, not very good going deep. I think practice squad basically a camp arm, in my opinion. He's a guy that's gonna always get invited to camp because of his size, his measurables, and his name, his pedigree. But I don't think he'll ever be an NFL starter. Next up, we got Fernando Mendoza.
We know he's a franchise guy, right? So we just gonna put him there, or is it what we think?
They say he's a franchise guy. He drafted him number one overall. He's a franchise guy.
Because
Whether he is or not.
he a steady back. He a backup to me, but we know he's a franchise guy.
I don't see it, man. I just don't see this no one overall pick. I mean, people say I'm hating. They can say what they want. I'm not hating on the man. The man can play football, but
he can throw. He can throw it. He's accurate.
He's the best player in the country. I don't see it, and it's fine that y'all think he is because the media tell y'all he is. But I trust my eyes. I'm not afraid to be wrong. Maybe that's it. But all right, whatever. So we just put him there. Now next up we got Garrett Nussmeier.
This is gonna shock you, Marcus, but I think he could be a potential starter in this league after that Senior Bowl and Senior Bowl practice. I think if you like Carson Beck, you put him in the right system, he back up for a couple years, he could be a starter on the team.
I get to you. I think he's more of a steady backup, but I can put him in potential starter because he could be a spot starter because he is a coach's son. He is coachable. I think that he is. How can I put this? I think you shouldn't expect too much from him. I think the hype was too high for him, and I remember having a conversation with you. We was talking about how they had him rated so high. So there's no way Garrett Nussmeier is better than Carson Beck. And as the season played out, it was proven. But I mean, I can see him getting some starts. I can see a lot of people give him a chance because of his last name.
I agree. My thing about Nussmeier is, I think the LSU play calling, it was just so bad that it's just, I guess I want to say fair shake because he did have talent around him, except at the running back position or the receiver. I don't know. Did he have talent around him? I don't think he did.
He had talent around him.
I guess I'm so used to that LSU talent, like big.
What's LSU talent?
Man, what? LSU had a number one receiver, a first round receiver every year, except this year.
Okay, and they had a first round tackle last year.
I'm talking about this year.
Oh, well, they lost a bunch of games, so they didn't get a lot of notoriety.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So,
We'll see what Aaron Anderson run at the combine. If he runs them 4.3s, 4.4s, he'll jump up the board.
Yeah.
Next up, my guy, Haynes King.
This dude is a franchise guy. I don't care what nobody say. I might be biased. He is a franchise guy. Above Fernando Mendoza.
Okay. How about we meet in the middle? We say potential starter.
Above Nussmeier.
Okay, I can deal with that.
What?
I think he's there. There are questions there. One thing that's not a question is his toughness. He's probably the toughest some bitch in the draft. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I think he can get some spot starts. He kind of has the same kind of problem as Mendoza has. He's a one read guy. If their read's not open, Haynes King's gonna take off. So, I mean,
this is the guy you put next to Bijan Robinson.
Yeah, it could. It'll work. It'll work. It'll definitely work. There's nothing. So, I would say this: the gap between Haynes King and Fernando Mendoza ain't that wide. It ain't as wide as people think it is. So, next up, we got Jake Ratzliff from Tulane.
Got big old Jake, man. Jake is going to be in the practice squad for me, right in front of Blake Shapen. If you want to say one read quarterback, this is him. This is the run read quarterback. If he's going to tuck it and run, he's going to run for about 100 yards and pass for 10 attempts. He's a practice squad guy.
Nothing much to say on Jake. He is what he is. I think practice squad is the perfect spot for him. Didn't wow me at Tulane. They did make the playoffs. Gotta give him credit for that. So he proved that he can tough it out and win some games. I like to see better decision makings on third down. I mean, he seems like a coachable prospect though. So practice squad be perfect spot for him. Next up, Kansas. I say Kansas State. Kansas quarterback Jalen Daniels.
I think Jalen Daniels is a steady backup. I think he'll be a QB2, QB3 guy. He can throw it. He has a great deep ball. He can run it. In front of Cole Payton?
I put him behind him. You want him in front of Cole Payton?
I think so.
I don't think he's better than Cole Payton, but okay.
We can keep him there. We can keep that's fine.
But if what's his name in Alabama last year? Can't think of his name now.
Jalen Milroe.
If Jalen Milroe can make it, Jalen Daniels can make it. Definitely not as big as Milroe, but I think he's faster. Probably more sturdy, more shifty runner.
I think he's a better passer.
If he doesn't make it at quarterback, he'll definitely make it at receiver, running back, or something like that. But he definitely gonna be in the NFL. Next guy, y'all probably can't make it out, but it's Caden. Is it Caden Salter?
No,
that's Joey. That's Joe Fagnano from UConn.
Yeah, this guy is a steady backup, man. He's what 6'4" or 6'5", 230 something. Lean, capacity, doesn't turn the ball over. I think he's a steady backup in this league.
I don't know much about him, so I go off of your recommendation. Where you want him?
We can put him in front of Jalen Daniels.
In front of Jalen Daniels. Uh-oh. Ball don't lie. Won't let me move him over.
That's all right. Perfect spot.
Next up, we got Caden Salter, Colorado.
This man is a practice squad guy. We're going to put him right in front of Jake. He had some flashes. He balled at Liberty, but it didn't seem to work out at Colorado. I think he's a practice squad guy. Can maybe move up to a steady backup given time, but he's a practice squad guy starting out.
Yeah, don't know what happened with Caden Salter, man. Much better at Liberty. Was it the step up in competition? I don't know. Was it the play calling? That's what I'm leaning toward. Offensive line was kind of shaky at times. I think they gave up on him too quick. The man has the tools. I think he goes undrafted. Ends up in the practice squad. And I think he might be on a roster by the end of the year. Next up, we got Kyron Drones, Virginia Tech.
I think Kyron Jones will be a practice squad guy. I think he still needs to learn how to play quarterback because he didn't seem like he didn't seem to figure it out at Virginia Tech. So I think he's a practice squad guy.
Practice squad guy. We're running out of space on practice squad.
I know.
Where you want him on practice squad?
We can put in front of Caden Salter.
I think I agree with you with that 100%. Kyron Jones, cousin to Cam Ward, has a lot of good tools, man. I think it's just going to take some time to get him where you want him to be. I think he'll be one of those guys you'll forget about. He'll be on somebody's practice squad for 2-3 years. Then all of a sudden, in the preseason, he's going to be lighting it up. Fast, strong arm. Don't know how good he reads against his own defense. Don't think it's that good. From what I saw when he played against Miami, the zone tear him apart.
Mm-hmm.
He anticipates pressure, moves out of the pocket, throws offset a lot. So that's something he got to clean up. But I think he has a lot of tools. I think he's a guy that can potentially be a spot starter. So we shall see. Next up is Mark Gronkowski. Excuse me, out of Iowa.
Yeah, this guy's a UFL out the league, man. I don't think he's nothing, to be honest with you.
Okay. He had some bright spots this year. Iowa offense looked passable. He had his moments. He looked pretty good. UFL might be the spot for him, but hey, there's some guys who went to the UFL that made it to the NFL eventually.
That's true.
I think he'll be a guy would probably go undrafted. Probably would be cut from the practice squads and preseasons, and he'll be in the UFL. But I think we'll see him in NFL one day. But I think his next journey is the UFL whatever that league's called, whatever their route is. I think that's his route right now. Next up, we got Miller Moss,
I think
Louisville.
Miller Moss he's gonna be a steady backup in this league. Like he's decisive, can throw the ball accurate. I think he'll be a backup in this league.
Man, one thing they do in Louisville, they develop quarterbacks. Definitely gonna be in this league. I see him being a backup as well. Where would you like him in the state of backup? Bro,
Top of the list.
top of the list. Miller Moss, you have impressed us. Next up, we got Sawyer Robinson, Baylor.
Potential starter. Man, this dude's a gunslinger, man. Like he might throw about 10 turnovers in the season, 10 interceptions in the season, but he might have 50 touchdowns. Like this dude, and he moves the pocket. So I'm putting him a potential starter.
I agree with you. I thought we was going to have a discussion about him, but I believe he's a potential starter as well. I will put him at the back of the list because it's probably the most shocking to everybody. But yeah, I think Sawyer Robinson is a really good quarterback, man. I think him and another quarterback that's not on this list that's probably going to be coming out next year didn't get enough attention, man. And they always play in shootouts, and I like Sawyer Robinson, so can't wait to see what he does in the NFL Combine. Next up, we got Senior Bowl standout Traylon Green.
Yeah, I think Taylor Green's definitely going to be at the top of the practice squad for me, just because he can. It seemed like Arkansas kind of quite developed him, so I think maybe a right coach, the right system can develop him more. So I'm keeping him on the practice squad.
I agree with you there. He got to improve his decision making. Got to learn how to read defense, but he does have a lot of tools. 6'6", fast, shifty. What more do you want? A raw prospect. Another guy's gonna take a couple years. You probably forget about him, and all of a sudden his name's gonna pop up on somebody's screen in the preseason. Like, yo, there's Traylon Green. Yep, that's him. Looking a whole lot better. Practice squad. This is his next journey, but I believe he can be a spot starter in his league somewhere, somehow. Potential, even a franchise guy, because he has a lot of potential, man.
He does.
So he could be a steal. Next up is Thomas Castellanos from from Florida State. Sorry,
Yep.
Transferred from Boston College, from Florida State.
Off that statement alone, he's going to the UFL out the league because the boy can't pass.
Nah, he's not much of a passer. Now we're getting a pushback there.
He did beat Bama.
He is dynamic. He is a dynamic runner. If he decides to switch positions, he can be in his league. But I think he's pretty head bound on being a quarterback. So we'll see what happens there. Maybe when the money starts to talk and he switches it up. But as of right now, he out of the league. Arena football, here we come. Next up, we got Jackson Dart, Ole Miss. Your thoughts?
Yeah, I think Jackson Dart's a great quarterback for the New York Giants. But I think we're going to talk about Trinidad Chambliss.
Oh, my bad, Trinidad.
Yeah, we're going to put Trinidad Chambliss in the franchise guy spot, man. He's the second best quarterback in this draft. And we're going to put him above the person that's the third best quarterback in this draft. Maybe. I don't know. I don't think so, but we'll see what happens.
I'm high on Trinidad Chambliss, man. I think the gap between him and Fernando Mendoza is non-existent. They're basically on the same level, in my opinion. It's kind of about pick your flavor. You want the guy with the size and the prototypical arm strength, or you want the smaller guy who's more of a runner but can throw on a move and run an RPO a little bit better than the other guy. Yeah, give me Trinidad Chambliss, and we'll try to figure the rest out later. I think he's a really good quarterback. I think he is going to be a franchise guy if he even goes in the draft. Now they're talking about some kind of waiver to try to get him back in college again. So we'll see what happens there. I don't know why he don't want to come out. He's drafted higher this year than he will next year. I think he can be in the first round if he come out this year. I really think it can happen for him if he shows out in the NFL Combine like I expect.
I think if he doesn't come out this year, he's messed up, man. Because I think he's a day 3 guy next year. There's so many other quarterbacks ahead of him.
We are good on Trinidad Chambliss right there. Next up, we got Tyler Van Dyke, SMU.
Yeah, we got Tyler Van Dyke, SMU, Wisconsin, Miami, Mississippi State, everybody. We're gonna put him at the back of the UFL out the league tier because I don't think he threw a single pass this year.
He did not. He went to SMU to prepare for what is next, which is the NFL draft. He sat behind two guys, and that was the plan for him to sit behind both those guys at SMU, so he could just rehab and just prepare for the draft with the guy that made him prepare with Red Lashley, a guy that had him look like a first round pick when he was in Miami, and he was a freshman starting.
That's true.
Looking like the best thing smoking. If you can turn back into that man, franchise guy easily. But I think he's broken. Confidence is broken. Body's broken. So we'll see what Tyler Van Dimes ends up.
He would be perfect in the UFL. But that would definitely give him a chance to get his name back out there.
We shall see. Next up, we got Ty Simpson, Alabama.
Franchise guy, top of the list, best quarterback in the draft. As long as that back stay healthy, that's it.
Halfway through the season, 3/4 way through the season, Ty Simpson was no one quarterback in college football. Things kind of went downhill. Wide receivers couldn't catch the ball. Kept getting pressure from the right side offensive line. You know who was over there. And you know who was dropping the ball. And couldn't run the ball for jack squat all season. Teams figured it out. I mean,
yep.
They was having 6, 7 guys in coverage.
Yep.
And it's only so many people out there running routes. So teams caught up to him. He slowed down. He injured his back. Definitely slowed down after that. Alabama had a pretty good game against Oklahoma. Got thrashed by Indiana, I think, or somebody. I can't even remember now. But it kind of tarnished his stock. But I think the man's good. I think the man's good, man. I think he's the best quarterback in this draft. I think Las Vegas and all these other teams that need a quarterback are really doing themselves a disservice by not trusting the tape and going off what everybody's saying. This is a multiple read quarterback who can throw it deep, who can run. There's some accuracy issues when he goes deep, but they could be based on his back injury. Just something to look at. So I just think they might want to rescout Mr. Ty Simpson there. Last but not least, we got Walker Egan of San Jose State. Where you like him at?
I didn't watch much San Jose State, but I did know they had a pretty good team. So I'm going to put him at the practice squad just to give him a fair shake because I didn't really want to really watch much about him. So I'm putting him in the practice squad because I can't really say anything negative because I don't know his game much.
When I watched the San Jose State, I was watching their wide receiver, Danny Shordero. I can't think that's how you say it. He ended up transferring to Colorado. And Walker Egan was his quarterback, and he looked at that guy a lot. It was either him or bust. And I think that's kind of what you get from a practice squad player, a one-read quarterback, not very mobile, don't know what his measurables are. So it's a good starting spot, but I think he'll find a home in the NFL somewhere. Your thoughts on the list?
I think it's perfect, man. I think, if I'm being honest, I would move Sawyer Robinson above Garrett Nussmeier. That's just me, but I mean, I'm fine with the list.
I think I'm good with the list too. No big gripes, a couple disagreements, but nothing I'm too upset about. I will say the top 3 quarterbacks in the right order. Potential starters, I think, is pretty good. Steady backups are pretty good. Practice squad. I'm in agreement with all. I'm in agreement with all that. I think it's all pretty good. No arguments from me. I can live with this. Yeah, I'm not too upset about it.
I think it's perfect.
Well, you guys in the comment section, y'all tell us what you think about this list. That is 25 quarterback prospects in the NFL draft. Right before the NFL Combine, we'll revisit this and see what it looks like. That's 13 days away. That is your quarterbacks right there. 25 of them, the top-tier franchise guys, Ty Simpson, Trinidad Chambers, and Fernando Mendoza. So, rate them. in your honest opinion, think about what you like in a quarterback. Rate those 3 guys and tell us who's the best quarterback. And tell us, where should they be drafted at? Give us just your own tier. Give us your top 5 quarterbacks in the comment section. Let's talk about that. You got anything else, Ty?
Don't listen to the media. Use your own eyes when evaluating these guys, man, because the media will have you looking crazy.
There you go. With that, we out.